Okay guys, I'm back. We're down here at this overwintered hive. You can see I've got these two yellow medium boxes on here. This is, again, my color code part of my system here. I know these are honey supers only. I don't use them, we don't use them for anything else but medium honey collection frames. So we put these two on here a couple weeks ago. This hive we started feeding about mid-March, and the population was really low coming out of winter, and after about 5-6 weeks of feeding, it really took off. So I wanted to try to get ahead of the honey flow here in our area, so I went in and put a couple of honey supers on. So we're going to open it up today and see if they're even putting away any honey or not. One thing I did want to point out, an invention of mine that we're trying out this year is this white band. I call it the Bee Hive Band. For those of you that are beekeepers, you know that your equipment wears out over time. The edges of the boxes get rotten, the corners get tore up from prying it open. So this is something that I come up with to try to make our equipment last a little bit longer, instead of having to replace the box or do a repair on it of some sorts. This is kind of a Bee Hive Band Aid. It takes care of those holes on the sides, doesn't allow any robber bees to get in there. So again, this is a creation of mine that I'm making. I will be selling eggs at some point. I haven't quite figured out that process yet, but if you see this and you do think that's something that you're interested, reach out to me on my channel, and we can get in touch and we'll figure something out. But anyway, that's besides the point. A little plug for the Bee Hive Band Aid. So let's get into this thing and we'll see if we're putting away any honey or not, or I was premature. So because I'm going to get in here, I'm going to go ahead and put my gloves on, just in case. We just got done adding some mason jar top hive feeders to a couple swarms down the line here in this apiary. So I'm hoping that we'll find that we're putting away some honey in this box here. Boxes, I should say. All right. So let's get her open up. We'll see what we got. Okay. Like we got quite a bit of activity up here. Okay, nothing there. And I can just quickly glance down. I don't got to pull all the frames out, but I can see we're not putting away any honey up here yet. Possibly right here, looks like. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this, I don't know if you can tell or not. Get a little close up. I don't know if you can tell in the camera. Maybe turn it. So you can see this white, this whole frame is very heavy. Got lots of nectar down in all the shiny. When the nectar has turned into honey, they cap it over with this white marking, this white cells right here. Wax cappings is what it is. And if we was to pull this frame out and the whole frame looked like that right there, according to the bees, this frame would be ready to harvest. And what I mean by that is they have dehydrated it enough, pulled enough moisture out of the nectar to make it honey. So that's something that we look for when we're looking at our honey supers, is looking for those white wax cappings. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I maybe got about 4 or 5 frames in this box that are that way. They're not completely capped off, but they're headed that direction. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll lift up our Bee Hive Band Aid here, get it out of the way. We'll open up this bottom box, see what we got. All right, so just like that, we can get in here to this box, see what we got. Yeah, so that's got a little weight to it there already. Another way you can check this is you can just lift them up and see if they're got any weight to them, if they're heavy. Now again, these boxes here, when I put them on, the frames had already pulled comb out, so the bees didn't have to build any comb. All they had to do is just start filling it with nectar. This one here doesn't look maybe quite as good. Again, outside frame, nothing. Get in here to the middle. Yeah, we might be looking a little bit better here. Okay, lots of nectar, very shiny. Nothing's capped off, nothing white there yet. A little bit of nectar going in here. Check this frame dead middle here. These next 3 frames look like they've got some white cappings on them. No, still just putting nectar in. Okay. All right, so that's fine. I was hoping that these would be a little bit farther along, but that's okay. The colony wasn't super big to begin with, but it was big enough. So we'll clean this burr comb off here. Put this box back on. Make sure our frames are all squared away like we want them. Okay, and then we'll just put our Bee Hive Band Aid back down. Close up this edge. Keep any robber bees from getting in. There we go. All right, so we got our Bee Hive Band Aid all back together, so we don't have to worry about any creases, any holes in the edges, no robber bees or any other bees that we don't want in here stealing the honey and the nectar out of these honey flow boxes. So again, my new creation, Bee Hive Band Aid. If you're interested in that, I'm just starting the beginning to make those. And get a hold of me on my YouTube channel and we'll figure something out. Thanks for watching. Again, for all you mothers out there, hope you're having a great Mother's Day. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.